Have you ever noticed that some people only put in effort when they know there's something to gain? And once they feel that there's no opportunity, they naturally stop putting in the same effort. Now, I can understand why this happens because people tend to focus on where they think the reward is. But what if I told you that trust is often built when there's no reward at the end? And something interesting happened recently that gave me a deeper understanding of this. Hi guys, I'm Gainer and I help you understand why some properties grow while others struggle so that you know what signs to look out for before your next move. So recently what happened was that I met a buyer who wanted my opinion on Vela Bay New Lodge. We had a deep discussion about the investment angle, how to assess the project and how to choose the right unit. But later in the conversation, she shared something honestly. She had already submitted her check for balloting through another agent. And to be frank, many agents would lose interest at this point because it's no longer their deal. Some may even stop replying. Some may hold back important information. Some may even start highlighting negatives about the project, hoping that the buyer will walk away. And I understand why this happens. Now, because people naturally focus on where they think the reward is. But honestly, I took it very lightly. And throughout the week before the booking day, I continued helping her. I shared updated price lists, unit availability, thoughts on selection, and possible options to consider. And there was even a few times she even told me, why didn't my agent share all these with me? And even on the booking day itself, I still follow up with her. At the end, she did not get the unit that she wanted, and she chose not to proceed. And later, I shared another project with her that was priced around the same range and had the same sea-facing attributes she was looking for. This time, she decided to give me a chance to assist her, and eventually she bought through me. So why am I sharing this video with you guys? Because many agents stop helping the moment they think there's no deal for them or the client is not theirs. But I always believe that trust is built in the moments when there's nothing obvious to gain. And that's why if I can still add value, I will continue to do so, even when I know the deal may not be mine. Because not every conversation needs to become a transaction immediately. But on the flip side, I've also noticed that sometimes when an agent has already been entrusted, they may unknowingly take things for granted. They will assume that the client is already working with me. The deal is probably going to go through. So there's no need to do much more. And slowly, the updates become less frequent. The communication drops and clients no longer feel as guided as before. Now, being a realtor for more than 15 years, I've realized that I've always been more comfortable focusing on helping first. So if I can add value, I'll share it. If I have an opinion, I'll be honest about it. And if I think something isn't suitable, I will say so. And over time, I've noticed that people remember that. More importantly, they remember how they felt during the process. Whether they felt guided, whether they felt understood, and whether they felt that someone genuinely cared about helping them to make the right decision. And I think that's something worth sharing in this video. And once again, Gainer here, and if you have benefited from the video, consider subscribing to this channel. Because my goal is to help you avoid property mistakes before you commit. See you in the next video.